How's everybody doing out there tonight? It's real talk, man. First thing I want to talk about, we're going to get into some other real things. But the first thing I want to talk about is, like, when you listen at people, right? Street dudes, criminal types, older guys who've been to jail and all of that, they always say, oh, I wouldn't wish jail upon nobody. I wouldn't wish that upon my enemy. But at the same time, they don't try to do nothing to stop people from going into these people's jails. That's just like modern day slavery. And then when people go in jail, you hear people getting on the YouTube and they be talking about how a person's doing good and he's making a little money and he's on YouTube and he's making a rap record and I just seen a dude on there. He's talking about how the guy was like some type of snitch and all of that. This the Chicago move thing, and he was talking about how he was in jail and he saved the dude and all of that. Like everybody, talking like jail, 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 and everybody's trying to act like they was in jail and they was doing this and they was doing that. Jail is a fucked up place to be, man. Jail is not a nice place to be, man. And if you're going to think that you want to go into jail and experience jail, you should try to do a little crime, man. A minimum crime, 3-4 years. Killing people and doing all that stuff and getting life in jail, like I was watching those videos about, criminals who didn't like the sentence they got, and some of the boys cried, and some of the boys went crazy because that judge told them they had life, man. Because, like, when it comes to the black man, and I'm not talking about the Jamaican black man, the people from Africa, if you black, dark skin and you Spanish, I'm talking about the American black man. The American black man got it the hardest, man. And we the one out there putting in all that work. All them people come from them other countries, they always say, I talk to a lot of people, man. I got a 4-year degree in human services, and it taught me how to see things as things are and be able to discuss different things without getting offended by people. If it's true, it's true. If it's not true, then I defend that and give them the truth. But a lot of times when I sit and talk with people, people always say, why y'all kill one another for nothing? Why y'all gotta sell drugs? Why y'all gotta do this? Why y'all gotta do this? The American black man I'm talking about. Because see, the American black man, like you hear people saying, oh, they took the men from the family and messed up the black family. Then you hear them say they took the woman and gave the woman more money than the man and fucked up the black family because the woman became the head of the household because she was making the most money and doing the bills. Yo, bro, like at the end of the day, it shouldn't even matter, man. If you with that woman and that woman is making more than you, you should be happy because it's still in the house. It should motivate you to do better than what you're doing. And if she's making the money and y'all got kids, oh well, you don't need a babysitter. You taking care of them kids while she's out there working and making that money. Women are not selfish like men. Women will share their wealth with their man if they love them, if they feel he's trustworthy. But a lot of people just talk about this jail, jail, jail. Jail is losers, man. If you go to jail, you lose. You lose. Anybody who goes to jail is a loser. You have not won. You are not a gangster. You are not none of that. You lost. And at the end of the day, when you get in that jail, a lot of people when they get in that jail, they're a whole different person. See, when you out in the streets and you got that gun and you could talk with that gun and you could shoot people, that gun gives you power right away. Right away, that gun gives anybody power. Because when you point that gun at somebody, that other person know that gun could shoot that bullet and that bullet could kill them. So they gonna bow down to you. That's why people are able to do robberies with guns at the end of the day. But when you get in that jail, you don't got that gun. So a lot of people don't make out well. I've seen people in jail. They was cold killers in the streets. And when they was in jail, they was the lowest on the totem pole. They was a punk. Because when you're in jail, the man has to be a man, man. The man has to be a man. And, you know, like, for the young boys, I don't try to tell, the older dudes is let the young people down. Each generation, the older people let the young boys down. The younger generation. So the other generation comes out different. But this generation is spectacular. This generation is spectacular. These young boys raised themselves. They raised themselves. There wasn't no dad in the house. The mom, the stepdad come in and try to control them, not teach them nothing, and they wasn't trying to hear them. And they raised themselves, man. And when we was coming up, everybody wanted to be on Motown. Everybody wanted to be doo-wop singers. And you see all those dudes on the corner. Everybody wanted to be Temptations, OJs. While the women was out working, the men, they did their job, but they be on the corner trying to sing. Hope they get discovered. Some people got discovered. But this generation, they found that rap, and they making a lot of money. Now, granted, they're young. So you hear people saying, oh, they don't get that money. The record industry, they give them a certain amount, and that's an advance. And they still owe, and they still owe, and they still owe. But they still got money. They still doing what they want to do. They still able to take care of them people. Because they don't know enough. They don't have enough knowledge to know how to turn that play beneficial to themselves. Because the older dudes ain't teaching them nothing. The older dudes want to act like, oh, them young boys is bugging. The young ones is teaching them now. They scared of the young ones. They scared of the young boys. Right, that's why they. Because how you gonna tell me if I'm 15? If I'm 15, when I was 13, no, when I was about 12.
How they getting them ghost guns? They smart.
When I was 12, right, I was making money because I was doing crime, right. One girl liked me, and she went and told her father. Because she liked me, but a boy liked her. Little Joe liked her, Emma. God bless the dead, because she died on the highway. Somebody hit her with a car and kept her pushing. Emma turned up to be a beautiful girl, too. She was ugly when she was little. But Joe liked her, and she liked me. So Joe, she trying to get me to go in this abandoned book club right down the block from Miss Dean's house. You see that house? You see that house they was building?
This way or that way?
Going towards the park.
When we come out her house, which way? That way?
The right. And you see across the street after the school, and then they was building that other thing. That used to be a book factory. So it burnt down. So Emma trying to get me to go in the back. You know, we young and stuff. I didn't like Emma. So Joe liked her. So he tried to go back here. So Joe, Emma don't like Joe. So Joe dubbed Emma. So we had some fire extinguishers that spray that green spray shit. So he sprayed her with it. So she gonna go tell her father that I tried to rape her. So my mother called me and asked me, yo, what's going on with you and Emma? I said, listen, Emma like me. Joe like Emma. Emma turned Joe down. Joe tried to act like he wanted to touch her on Emma. Emma turned out. Joe sprayed Emma with that fire extinguisher and it turned her all green. So I had a lot of money. He drove truck for the news company. So he come talking to me and I pulled all my money out. I said, man, I got more money than you. What is you talking about? I fought him too, but I showed him I got more money than you, and you get up and work every day, and look at you looking all sad and fat and tight. Word, I disrespected that man. And then that man tried to choke me out, but he was fat and out of shape, so I choked him out. But the point being, I've been through that, so I know how the young boys. How a young boy gonna have? He just signed a contract for a rap deal, and they gave him. He sounded for $12 million. So they gave him an advance because he got to do the album. So I learned, because watching the YouTube, I learned how they do. It's all right.
Your shirt, man, you fucking shame.
So anyway, so this young boy, he just got, right, they gave him a contract, signed him on to a record deal, and they signed him on for $5 million. They gave him $500 in advance. How the fuck is you, a grown man living off your woman, gonna tell that young man what to do? You can't tell him what to do. You could advise him, give him information of how he could take that money and use that money and pay them people back and don't own them people. But you can't tell that young man what to do. You should do this, do that. And a lot of people, they talk about that jail stuff and they get on the young boys today. Young boys, they out of line. They crazy. They do. Because they killing for no reason. Killing is the ultimate penalty for disrespect. But these young boys, they gonna kill for anything. Kill. And then a lot of them, when they get in that court, and that court say, life, they broke down, they crying. But you didn't have to get that life. You didn't have to do that. Because killing is killing. See, when the older guys is not in these young boy ears and not taking time and effort to teach them. You can't teach them how to get money if they got $1 million. You can't teach them that. If you don't got $1 million, you can't teach them what to do if they made $1 million. They already did really good. The only thing you could teach them is what to do so that they could have money for the rest of their lives. Because the money that they got, if you're getting it rapping, it's pretty soon you're not going to be able to rap. And then you'll be like these older rapper guys that's out here broke. Because you didn't know what to do with your money. And you have an opportunity to do good things with your money. Nobody's teaching them young boys. Them young boys did this on their own and came up. And the older guys, if they ain't scared of them, they trying to take advantage of them just like everybody else try to take advantage. They not there to tell them, yo man, what you doing is wrong. Do this, do that. They busy telling them, oh, you promoting violence. You doing this. Yo bro, those rappers are not promoting no violence, man. Those people in the streets getting caught up with these older dudes, getting in these damn gangs, and these older dudes are sending them on these missions. Those rappers, you know what them rappers is doing? Those rappers is telling a story about their journey to become a rapper. They were selling drugs, they was doing this, they was doing that. And at the end of the day, when they was selling drugs, they was not out there doing a whole lot of crazy shit. They was making their money and going into the studio. So while everything going down out there, they're going in the studio. They're downloading their music on iCloud. They're downloading their music on YouTube. They're downloading their music on Facebook. And they get discovered. They couldn't be in the studio. I tried to be a rapper. I did shows. I still write. I got books in here, songs. I really do. Somebody need a ghostwriter, hit me up. I got some nice songs. I really do. But I couldn't keep going to the studio. I couldn't keep giving my money that I earned to the studio guy. I couldn't keep going to those shows trying to get discovered because all they was giving you was food and drinks. And I needed money. I was hungry, you know what I mean? So I kept going in the streets, you know what I mean? So at the end of the day, that's still my hobby, writing songs. I still do it. So at the end of the day, you know, when we came up, we had the older generation teaching us how to fight. Like me, I don't got no big brothers. I was raised by women. So the guys who taught me, they taught me pain. Like they used to hold us, hit us, beat our arms so we could deal with pain, then show us how to fight. But they had brothers. I didn't have, they had little brothers. I didn't have big brother. So they wouldn't teach me to fight. They'd teach me to take the pain. So I got books and learned how to fight and start beating their brothers up. I start watching boxing. I start watching karate and learn how to fight. I steal books from the library and go in my room and practice and learn how to fight. And I taught my sister how to fight. Then I taught my brother how to fight. And I was bullied. I was bullied as a little kid. And then one day the teacher they was waiting to bully me, and the teacher said, "Go out the back door." And I swear to God, that was the last straw for me. And I caught the bully, Anthony Carter Jr. He bit me in my eye, and I dug his eye out. Then I took a
white or Italian?
Anthony Carter Jr.
It sounds like Italian.
Nah, he was half white, half black.
Oh.
And he was like, because his mother had the money. His father was broke. And he would always have, like, when we went to school, you could buy cookies, and you get lunch, but you could buy cookies and candy. Snack thing, yeah. So he always had money. And then he would buy everybody stuff. So he was a bully because he rolled on you with all these guys, and then he acted all tough, and he was a bully.
But he had money?
Because he had to use his money.
Why was he a bully if he had money? Well,
I don't know. He was a bully. So they used to always chase me and try to beat me up and shit. So, you know, because when I was little, I was twisted and shit. I had buck teeth. My teeth were right down. I had glasses. I still wear glasses. And I was pigeon-toed so bad, right? I was pigeon. I had to wear the Herman the Monster boots to straighten my shit out, them stiff-ass boots. Yo, listen. I was pigeon-toed so bad. This is why they used to chase me. I was pigeon-toed so bad, right? That when I run, one foot would hit the back of the other and I'll go flying to the ground. So that's why they used to chase me. And I had long hair. When kids wasn't supposed to have long hair, because my mother wanted a boy, had 3 girls. When I had it came, she treated me. You can ask Miss Dean about this.
So none of your brothers and sisters were in the same school with you at this time? When the people were bullying you?
Nah, my sister was.
Oh.
But my sister Evat, I didn't fight girls, so they fought girls. They said I had to fight boys. They wouldn't fight no boys for me. They'd fight girls. So, and I wouldn't tell them. I wouldn't tell them I was bullied. I wouldn't tell them I was bullied. You know what I mean? So one time the teacher said, "Go out the back door." And that was it for me. I said, "I'm not going out that back door. I'm tired of running from these guys." Anthony Carter Jr. So I learned one thing about groups. When a dude is in a group, catch him by himself, he ain't all that. So I caught Anthony Carter Jr. by himself. Started fighting him. He couldn't fight, so he grabbed me and then he bit me up above my eye. And I dug his eye out. That's why I got fingernails. I keep fingernails. So I dug his eye out. So then he had the Spanish dude, big dude. He was just like his right-hand man type shit. I took a paper clip on a rubber band and shot him in his eye, took his eye from him. And from there, they left me alone. And what I did was, the people get bullied, I stay with them. And I help people them not get bullied. They taking their snack money, I tell them stay with me.
That's how
I ain't taking them that. And I did that in jail too. See, jail, you gotta fight in jail, man. You gotta fight in jail. And when you in jail, sometimes you come out of jail with enemies. So you get people like be glamorized in jail, and they talking about how a dude was a punk in jail. The outside is the difference. If I was in jail and you coming outside and you talking about I'm so punk and all this, I'm bringing that drama to you. I am. Because, okay, you did that to me in jail, what you could do to me out here. See, life plays a different game on you. But like I was saying, jail is for losers, man. Jail is for losers, man. And you young boys out there, you want to kill and kill and kill and go to jail, and you can't fight. You should be fighting, man. You shouldn't be killing your neighbors, bro. You should be going to your neighbor. Yo, listen. We used to beat people up so bad, right? They wouldn't walk through our block. They'll go around the block. Around the block. And that's what y'all gotta do. We don't got no black boxes today. We don't got a lot of black boxes today. Because niggas ain't fighting. Because if little young boys was fighting out there, somebody'll love fighting. He'd be a knockout king. And somebody will see him and make him a boxer. Because it is sad that everybody want to be rappers and go to jail. You got to live what you're saying. A lot of that shit is storytelling, man. And then some of them people who rap, they really didn't do all that shit they talking about.
Try that.
They was on the block. They was doing that, but they was going to the studio. So when they went to the studio, probably a shooting happened. When they went to the studio, probably a big fight happened. And they made it. And that's great. And you could tell that story. And I don't know. Well, these older people, they kill me, man. They kill me, man. They blame everything on the rap. When a rapper become a star and all that, he did not sign on to be nobody idol. He did not sign on to change no kid's behavior. He told his story, and he's telling his story. And y'all can say the Jews, the white man, whoever y'all say paying them. They paying him for it, and he doing it. Let him do his fucking thing, man. He is not encouraging no kid to go and shoot nobody up and all that. That kid do that. That's them people around him doing that. He ain't around him like that. You can't say, yo, if you want to get on the rappers and say the rappers is the ones get these little young black kids out here killing people and all that, you need to go to the movies. The movies do it more worse than the rappers do. Because, see, the rappers talk about it. And then they videos, all they showing is money, they showing guns, they got these girls. But the movies is showing the actual killings, the actual setups. You look at Heat, showing you the act. I love that Robert, that Heat. You know why I love Heat? Because they did that robbery and they could have got away. And homeboy who planned the robbery could have got away at the end, but he wanted to kill that dude who messed the robbery up by killing that cop. All he had to do, he had all his identification to leave. Then you look at Scarface. You get the tiger. He came here as an immigrant and turned into this big drug dealer and made everybody don't want to sell drugs on their own. They don't even want to work for nobody no more. They want to be Scarface. You look at these rappers, nobody want to be these rappers. They just fans of these rappers. But niggas wanted to be Scarface. Niggas wanted to do a robbery like Heat. King of New York, New Jack City. You could look at these movies and you could sit there and you could look at them and you could look at them and you could look at them and then you could go out there and do it. What you gonna do? Sit down and listen to a rapper and listen to a rapper and listen to a rapper and go killing? Y'all people is out of line talking about these rappers is doing that. Y'all want them to be something they didn't sign up to be. Y'all want them to go out there and actually take the youth and make these kids who already gonna go bad, go good. Y'all talking about so much about Sexy Red, that's her name is? What's that rapper name, Sexy Red?
Yeah.
Sexy Red. Y'all getting on that girl because that girl, when you look at that girl, her and Scarlett, they are more apt to have young girls follow them than anybody else. Why? Because they look more like them. They look hood, ratchet.
Yep.
Sexy Red looks so ratchet. Only thing Sexy Red could get is thirsty niggas. Sexy Red don't got nothing pretty about her. But what she got is hood shit around her. She's the type of girl the hood niggas want to mess with. They probably could get her carry a gun. They probably get her sell some drugs from. They could get her to do a lot of things. Scarlett. Now you get to Ice Spice. Look at her, light skin, pretty, nice body. A lot of those little dark skinned girls, they know they don't even think about being like her. Cause she too pretty. And they look at themselves and their self-esteem is low. They know they dark skinned and they feel ugly. Till somebody make them feel good. And they showed the video went viral with the little kids dancing, talking about put their hand on the knees and all that other stuff. You can't blame those little kids and you can't blame Sexy Red for that. The parents is listening to it and the kids pick it up. Kids are sponges when they little. My girl grandsons, little handsome niggas. So I go to them and I say, what the hell? And that's what they pick it up and start saying, what the hell? And they mama get mad. Because kids are sponges. If you say it in a funny way, they going to say it in a funny way. But y'all older dudes, y'all should be showing these people how to take that money and invest that money. Mike Epps went back and bought his whole neighborhood.
I remember when they was like, what the hell?
And fixed up his neighborhood. That's what you should be teaching them. These foreigners coming over and cooking your food. American Spanish, American Jamaican, American Trinidadian, American African. Why you don't help them and they invest that money and they do some charitable deeds instead of giving that money to some charity? Donate that money to the neighborhood and open a business and let the girls go and do hair. Black girls, American girls are doing hair in their house while African people got these shops. Doing hair in these little shops. And when you go in these little shops with them Africans, them shits is not even nice. Them shits is like just rented a little place like this here right here and put some regular kitchen chairs in there and do your hair. And for most of them, you got to bring your own goddamn hair. Yep. But the older niggas that get with these young boys and they scared of them. Or they use them to do some shootings. Or they want to get in there and just be with them and get some money. Let me be your security. Your old ass, sit your old ass down, man.
Yeah, me too.
No, I can fight. My record is good out here in the hood.
I know you can fight. Yeah.
I'll be beating these niggas up.
I know. I've had a taste of a little bit of it.
So at the end of the day, man, this shit is crazy. You see, they talking about this reparations. They should give it to black people. How they gonna get it or who gonna get it, I don't know. But they were so able to give out stimulus checks to the whole world, the whole United States, so they should be able to work out that reparation. But they should, because they didn't give the black people nothing. They gave it to the slave owners because their crops, they had to let them go. So now they had to get their own people to go out there and do their crops. Read it. It's in the history books. Go look at reparations. Google it and see. So the white people is mad and saying, they shouldn't get no. Yeah, we should get something at time.
Because them men impregnated some of them black women in them days too.
Yeah, they did that too.
That's why they're giving you guys that shit. What the hell?
They ain't give it out yet, but they should.
They're gonna.
And they should. Because that messed black people up. And that's where we first went bad at. American blacks, man. Yo, listen to me, man. Listen to me. People always talking about racism like it's so bad. But everybody use racism to their benefit. Except American black motherfuckers. American black motherfuckers want to embrace everybody. That's why we don't got shit. Because we don't know how to bond together and come together. We know how to come together. We'll know, oh, this motherfucker will talk like a motherfucker. You know what? You're going to go talk to the governor for us. This is what we want you to tell him. And universal leader. We don't got no goddamn leaders to go talk to us for no nothing. And when the ones who able to make it to a place where they could help the black population in the neighborhood, they don't do shit.
Okay.
All they keep talking about is the gun violence, the gun violence, the gun violence. But the gun violence and all the violence is there because they got nothing else, man.
That mess with white women. How many percent of men mess with a white woman? 50%.
But times change.
60% is black men with white women.
Yeah. And that mess up the black woman.
Yeah.
Because while you running around and you want to mess with all these white women, you disrespecting the black woman.
Right.
You're not building up your own culture.
Because
the
black women are tough. And the white women are a little soft.
Because you make them that way.
Yeah.
A woman is a reflection of what a man does. And black men done disrespect black women so much, they gotta be tough. Because they tried it. They messed with this one. He fucked her over. They messed with this one. He fucked her over. So she get tough like a motherfucker. And she should.
Stupid. That's why like, oh, she up in there.
Black woman that's always, I don't understand how a nigga could get mad if a black woman make more than them. When black men, when the slavery let go, black women, a lot of people left the South to go to the North and find work and stuff. A lot of the men wasn't working. So the black woman was working, cleaning floors, cleaning kitchens, scrubbing floors, doing all that stuff. My mama used to clean somebody else's house just to buy me a new pair of shoes. I never understood how mama made it through it. Come on, bro. The mother was working until the father get jobs. So it should be nothing different. So at the end of the day, if you're going to get up on any forum and you're going to talk about anything, talk about the systematic prejudice that forces the black youth to go and do crime to get ahead. You should be trying to encourage those rappers to go back and buy their hood like Mike Epps did. I be seeing the white people build up these low-income housings around here.
Whole neighborhood?
Yeah, Mike Epps did.
Yeah.
I be seeing these white people build up these low-income housing, and I be going and research into it, and $3 million, and the government pay damn near 2/3 of that.
No, he bought the land and the house too.
No, I'm talking about regular shit like the Overston and shit. The Overston cost for them to do that big project over there was $50 million, and the government gave that man $30 million. So he put 20 in it, and he's going to get it back in about 10 years.
That guy bought mad properties out here.
But at the end of the day, that's what they should do. They should be using Mike Epps as an example for what these young boys could do. Not keep talking about how rap ain't making nobody do no violence, man. Rap is people telling stories of how they got to where they got the shit they was doing. And a lot of people like it because people still doing that shit. Trying to get somewhere. For all them people that are out there talking about these rappers, that's bullshit. And I got some readings on that to show you it's nonsense. Because you ain't got to believe me. But y'all older dudes, y'all should be able to talk to them young boys and tell them how to start building wealth and helping them people build wealth. By doing the same thing the white man do. Donating. Get it back. Tax write-off. It ain't no. Yo. I went and I researched black neighborhoods in all the states except Alaska, Hawaii, but all the states, you know, where black people frequent at, and all of them the same, dilapidated buildings, whole lot of empty warehouses, and all this nonsense. How that happen, bro? You can go in a building, a government building that services the black community, and all you see is white workers. Like black people don't got college degrees.
Like, how can I help you? How can you help me, bitch?
And then when the black person acts black, and then they get a little louder, call the police on them. Because they don't know how to deal with them. And that's the problem. Y'all want to talk about, you want to stop violence, and we want to put the guns down. And y'all, them little kids need money, man. Y'all ain't getting no money in their pocket. Y'all get these nonprofits, and y'all get government funding for it, and y'all don't dish out none of that money to them kids. Them kids need money. You could talk about stopping what you want to stop, but if I'm broke, I'm going to do a robbery, bro. When I leave here, I'm going to take something. When I leave here, I'm going to sell some drugs. I go home, I'm hungry. My mama's struggling. All y'all want to stop the violence, but y'all don't talk about how to get money in them young boys' pockets. Them young boys want money, man. And they willing to kill. To get it or not get it. It don't matter.
You can still do your job, but lazy.
No, every black motherfucker that get in an office where he could really make changes and really make things happen in the black neighborhoods, all they talk about is the gun violence, to stop the gun violence, to stop the gun violence, and ain't stopping nothing. Because you could talk me to death. I need something to eat. I'm going out there. I'm hear you. Yeah, I hear you. Yeah. True. Real talk. Yeah, for real, man. That's real. I'm going out there and do the crime I got to do to get money because I got to eat and I'm hungry and I want clothes and I want things too. Stop blaming them rappers, man. It's the leaders. It's the people that go in these offices. Stop blaming the fucking rappers, man. All y'all get on these platforms and talk about the rappers. They ain't doing shit to no people. Them kids is fucked up because their home is fucked up. All them rappers doing is talking stories about where they was at and how they got to where they got. That's what the fuck they doing. And putting it to some music. And if a motherfucker want to sell his soul to do it, that's his business. He still got that money. That's what he did. You don't have to do it. Why is it so much of a concern to you? Who cares? A lot of people care about the people selling their soul. You never even going to see them in a personal place where you can sit down and really talk to them. So why do you care? That's what that man want to do for $50 million. That's what he do. Who gives a fuck?
Finito.
Who gives a fuck? I'm going to give y'all some more, man. This video is getting long, but thank y'all for listening. I'm getting ready to get out of here. But, you know, I just had this on my mind, man. I just want to say one more thing before I leave, man. Because, you know, like... Before I leave, I just want to say one more thing, man. This is why, you know, the older black men, you're letting the young boys down, man. You're trying to criticize them when they did good and trying to make good. Leave them alone and teach them some shit, man. They need help, man. They need help, man. Let me show you something, man. Let me show you something, please.
Who, me?
Nah, the last video before I leave. Let me show you something, man, please.
Put this in the room.
Let me show you something, please. Them young boys need help, man. And y'all steady getting on this shit, talking about how they doing all this, messing up to get. They didn't sign up to be nobody idol. They didn't sign up to take nobody kids. But you could teach them how to go back and fix up their neighborhood and get money for it like the white people doing. As soon as the white people start fixing up their neighborhood because you don't know how to talk to these people, you following this gentrification shit. Because you've been there for 40 years, ain't did shit with it. Now these white people came and they seen the benefit of it, how it could look, and you did it. And you got mad people getting money in there that you could talk to, but you scared to talk to because you busy criticizing them. Them people need help. They need people to talk to them. OG. What the fuck is an OG? He don't know what an OG is because niggas ain't acting like OGs. Niggas acting like old fools. Niggas who get around them young boys that be getting all that money don't even know how to tell them nothing. Just say yes, man. Just say, yeah, so you can get money out of them. They ain't helping them do shit. Then talk about them like a dog. It just hurts me when they talking all that shit. Them rappers are fucking them kids up. Them rappers ain't fucking nobody up. Them kids is fucking themselves up. Them kids need money. Them rappers ain't even around them. Them movies is fucking them kids up. Nigga got on there and I seen the tape and this nigga talking about, somebody told me something and we ain't gonna say no names and they went to the meeting and the people built the private jails. Yeah, they did privatize some of them jails. They shut a lot of them down because they was abusing the prisoners too much. And they told the rappers, we want y'all to promote this and that and this and that. We want y'all to promote the violence to get them in jail. No, social media in itself got them in jail. Social media taught these motherfuckers how to make guns. The internet taught them how to make guns. The rappers ain't teach them that. Y'all need to attack the system like the system is fucking them people up. Stop trying to blame everything on the rappers. Them niggas telling the stories from where they been. And they telling you what they'll do if you fuck with them. Hey, you got some of them who, you know, like doing the nonsense. But That's what you should be talking about. Like, get this money and move this money and make this money, make money for you. Pay them people back without making the records. Pay them their advance back and then make your money and make them pay you. If you giving me $3 million, if you give me 10 million, 20 million for 4 albums, you give me advance, I flip that money and make that money. Not flip that money in no drugs, man. Get you some real estate, get you some business, donate it to the hood and get your money back in taxes. You put $2 million in a housing project in your neighborhood in 5 years. 10 years, you have your money back and begin starting to make a profit. You're not going to be able to rap till you die. You're going to have to give up. They're going to push you out. And you'll be like these old ass rappers, still trying to fucking rap and it's over for their ass. '50-year hip-hop anniversary came. They wanted a whole lot of play so they could get some money. They broke. They fucked up. They didn't know what to do. Them young boys need help. You let the black woman down. Leave her with these babies. Come on, man. Y'all think So she said, fuck it. You know what? Niggas want to play me for my coochie. So you know what? If they ain't giving me the bag, fuck them. Now you call them gold diggers. Because you want them to just come to you and you want to push up that gold digger. Them gold digger videos is so crazy for me. They got an old nigga doing it now. They got an old nigga doing it now, trying to get young girls. You ain't in no white neighborhood doing that shit. You going with black girls, gonna walk down, but nice car, nice jewelry. Yeah. What the fuck you think? She ain't a gold digger, she's smart. Fuck she gonna fuck with you for, nigga? So you could do what you want to do with her and she'd walk away with nothing and you got everything? Fuck out of here. That girl's smart, man. She ain't no fucking gold digger. She's a smart ass woman. You want to pull up on her with a fucking nice car and all this extra shit and try to get with her and you don't want to give her shit. Fuck out of here. She's a dumb. If she do it, she's a dumb motherfucker. Where the fuck is this shit at? That gold digger shit be killing the fuck out of me. You want to run down on a girl just because you got a car and some jewelry and act like you got money and she want money. Yeah, you run into some, they got their own money, they don't want shit from you. But when you run into that one that's struggling to pay them fucking bills, she wants some motherfucking money from you. She ain't wrong, motherfucker. She is not wrong. She is not wrong. She is not wrong. I just want to show y'all something. Yo, look at this shit, bro. 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 This man is making fucking money, man. Where's somebody older that's going to teach him something to help him out? Man made a song and said he hope his father come and get him off these drugs. Look at this boy, man. So what he teaching the young boys to do? Be like that? I don't think a young boy want to be like that. Passed out on the floor like that. Y'all old niggas is focusing on the wrong fucking thing with these young boys if y'all around them. They need help, man. They need guidance. They need somebody to talk some sense in them. not agree with everything they fucking do. Y'all blaming them for violence and all of this shit. They not the ones doing the violence, man. Blaming the little black young girls for being gold diggers. You want to hump on them for nothing. Then what there be? Then what you gonna go say they is? Look at this boy, man. This shit hurts my heart, bro. This shit hurts my heart. Who's around this man? Who's helping this young man? This man needs help. He's crying for to put this on the internet. He's asking for help, man. Not, well, I want to be your security. I want to be head of your security. Oh, I could get you a contract over here. Oh, let me be your manager. That man needs a friend. That man needs a figure in his life that could help him and tell him what's right and fuck what he think is right. Only thing he doing right is getting the fucking money. Everything else he's doing fucking wrong. So all you people out there talking about what the rappers are teaching people, what is he teaching these people? Y'all need to stop blaming them rappers for all this stuff that's going on in the society, man. Y'all want to get on the rappers, y'all need to get on these movies. These games, GTA. That game has got these people, they really think they could do some GTA shit out here in real life, man. Why do you think them young boys running from cops, 15 years old, 12 years old, trying to run from cops, crashing, killing themselves? Y'all want to attack y'all own kind all the time. Y'all got nothing better to do. Bring your own down. Then blame it on the white man. Then blame it on the white man. Yeah, I seen somebody like the young boy was running from the police. The young other boy, he was in the car. He decided he's gonna pick the guy up. He picks the guy up. He gets away. I read the comments. I love reading the comments. That's why I'm content analysis. I read the comments and dudes say, man, that's real for us to stick together like that. If we stick together like that, then nobody will be, we unbeatable. We could get the world in our hands. Then somebody say, they don't want us to stick together like that. They don't want, the Black Panthers, they don't want us to stick together like that. We don't want us to stick together like that. We don't want to help one another. We worried about what the next black man got. American black man. I'm not talking about them Jamaicans and them Trinidadians and them Africans and them Haitians. They stick together. Look at this man, man. Look at this man, man. And everybody's going to talk about, oh, this is, he need help, man. He's hurting. He's got pain inside of him. He's on house arrest in his house. Trying to make music from his house. People around him, they ain't around him trying to tell him nothing good. They trying to just laugh with him, get high with him. They ain't telling him nothing good, man. And a young boy, 16, can't learn nothing from another 16-year-old. He needs an older guy. Then y'all want to blame it on the mama. Yeah, the mother, you know, that's the single family. That mother doing the best she can with these boys, man. These mothers done did so good with these goddamn boys and neglected the girls. The girls want to act like boys now. So they can get some motherly attention. The mother don't do things with the girl to bring the girl up like a lady no more. She's too into her son. And hey, you can't knock her all the way for it, because a woman really can't help a man be a man. Just like a man can't help a girl be a girl. But she start going through administrations and all that extra shit. Man can't really, she don't even want to really talk to a man about that. I talked to my niece about having babies. My niece said, my father don't even talk to me like that, like how you talk to me. Yeah, I call her, hey queen, but y'all don't treat them like queens. Meek Mill selling his record, I treat a model like a thought. Come on, man. If you want to fight the fight and you want to stand up for what's right, don't blame those who made it out. Blame those who keeping motherfuckers down. The system. They need help. He got all that money, and look at him. Look at him with all that jewelry on. He was in the streets, somebody will rob him. He passed out like that. Y'all is fucked up, bro. Y'all need to stop getting on this thing and trying to appease somebody acting like y'all hope in the neighborhood, demeaning these rappers who made it out the hood, telling their story. And that's all this in. Go in the black neighborhood, nigga. See how them young boys gotta survive. Talking all this peace shit, but niggas is broke. Young boys got no fathers in their house. Mothers trying hard as hell. Some of them got too many kids. 5 kids, 6 kids. When my father and my mother broke up, I told my mother, you ain't got to buy me no clothes. And I went boosting and stealing my clothes. And she couldn't tell me nothing, because she didn't have to buy them. So I didn't care what she said. I didn't care if she beat me. I wanted clothes. I wanted to wear the clothes like everybody else was wearing. I ain't want to wear my sneakers no more until they got a hole in it to get a new pair. I ain't want to have to take my clothes off that I wear to school and wear my outside dingy clothes. I wanted to look nice every day. And I understand them young boys who want to feel that way, because I felt that way. I killed a motherfucker at 15. I started toting guns at 11. So I understand them boys who doing that. I did half my life in jail, state prison and federal. I don't want them to go there. I try to talk to all of them not to stay there. But I call a spade a spade. You can't blame these rappers for the shit that they doing or saying, and they doing, making money saying it, when there's a bigger picture. Stop blaming them. Stop blaming the black woman. Stop trying to disrespect her. Big her up. You done violated her so much. Hey, she popping that coochie all over the place. Twerking, doing all types of shit. Why? Who the fuck cares? You done violated her so much. You ain't built nothing with her. You disrespected her. Now you got an old ass nigga. Old ass dude. He out there trying to catch a gold digger. He out there trying to catch a gold digger. I'm trying to see this video. And they ain't gold diggers to me. You wanna just hump on the poor little girl for nothing. You wanna hump on a poor little girl for nothing. At the end of the day, I'm gonna get out of here, man. Content analysis, 2750. My puppy dog is my profile picture. Y'all like, subscribe. I know I was ranting tonight, but I seen the NBA young boy on that floor, man. And that hurt my heart, man. And I know I was all over the place, but at the end of the day, this shit hurt my heart, bro. Really did, man. It really did, man. I can't lie, man. This shit is sad, bro. This shit is sad, bro. This shit is sad. This ain't nothing to make a mockery of. This ain't nothing to try to, the man, look at that, bro. That's so sad, bro. That's sad, man. Real talk, bro. That man got pain, and there's no men in his life, man. All y'all niggas is talking about what the fuck these people is doing, causing kids to be violent. Them kids doing them kids is in gangs and shit. And it's old niggas in them gangs got them doing the shit they doing too. Y'all have a nice night, man. I'm pissed off, man. Content analysis, 2750, man.